What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to share a new style of video that I've been experimenting with, and I would love to get your feedback as to whether you think this will be valuable or not. So first things first, it's my experiment. I haven't committed to this yet. It's something that I am exploring and I'm truly excited about, and I think there will be value in it. So take a look at it in a minute. The things I would encourage you to think about are what benefits you can get from it, how often you might like to see it, what might help improve how effective it is if I start creating videos like this. I have a couple of thoughts of my own, but I want to get your feedback before we proceed. So get ready. Here is the format. It is a first-person video, and maybe you've seen some of this before. It's a little camera that I wear over here on my forehead, and what I hope to do, well, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'm not going to tell you what I hope to do until the end of the video, because I would encourage you to think about how you might benefit from videos like this. So over here, you see me just practicing some backhand volleys. And there are certain things that you can take from this. You can look at the follow through, the racket face, the targets, the speed, the variation, and all of that kind of stuff. This was just an experiment, so I was just doing a little random solo for 10 minutes, and I thought that I would play around with it and see what it looked like. And well, here was the output. So here's some backhand volleys, continuing a little bit looser, play the drop, play the little drive. From there, I transitioned to some forehand drives. So again, over here, you can see some changes. You can see the target where the ball is bouncing. You can see the target on the front wall. You can see the effect of the ball as it comes off the back wall. Is it fading or is it popping off? Oh man, I just want to keep saying stuff, but I want to save it till the end. You can see where the racket follows through. I hit a short ball, so I tried to attack it. I caught the tin twice in a row. So then I had to try to adjust my drop shots with a feed and a drop, hit a few of them to gain a little bit more confidence again. And then over here I transitioned to another solo drill where I'm overhitting the drive off the back wall, and then I'm looking to hit a kill shot off the back wall, or a shorter ball that ideally takes its second bounce by the short line. Here's a volley drop with, a feed with the volley drop. And you can again see differences in terms of that angle, the hitting angle, the outcome, etc. Here are some backhand drives that are being overhit, so they're coming off the back wall. Remember, overhit doesn't mean that it's loose. It can be tight as well, as you see over there, and that's a skill obviously to learn how to consistently get that ball tight off the side wall. Happy to teach you guys about all of that. Basically, you flatten your racket out and you hit with a flat racket instead of hitting with an open face. And that's what helps you get that ball off. And now I made a transition. You see the target changed on the front wall. I also started hitting the ball a little bit differently. Instead of the ball kind of looping off the back wall, it's bouncing and then coming down off the back wall. So again, another subtle skill to apply a little bit more pressure onto your opponent. You can see a few more over here. That one popped off the back, that one dropped off the back, that dropped a little bit. And then from there, I went over to a little bit of drop shot practice. So here you can see there's the feed for the straight ball, and then this feed for the cross drop. And again, I'm practicing only one angle over here. This is practicing the super loose ball that comes to you in the middle of the court after you hit a good length. So in this case, the target is to try to catch a nick from what I'm practicing over here, as you can see. And then we just transition to the forehand. And you can see where the racket follows through as well, right? It's pretty interesting to see that on the drop shot, the racket actually cuts through and follows through, and you kind of accelerate the racket through the ball. Drive for good measure to try to find that fading length. And then from that, I transition to some volley drops on the backhand. Well, not just volley drops, it looks like. I was wrong. Going for different kills. It's a bit loose. Again, a bit missed over there. That's a good nick. Another one. Another one. I got lucky. I hit a few in a row. And then transitioning to the forehand side, the first one was a bit loose, the second one caught a better angle. That's a better angle. And again, this is just one area from which to practice. I'm practicing everything kind of that mid-court, loose ball attack. And then transitioning here to some backhands. And this is a very dynamic solo, so I didn't have any set plan for this solo. Little tin there. I didn't have a set plan for this solo. The goal of this solo was to experiment with the camera angle, put it out there for you guys to get a sense of whether you think it might be something that's valuable. And here, just going for some straight and cross kills. Got a nice tin there as well. Continuing some more of the kills. Little tin there. See, this was about, I'd say, 15 minutes into the solo. So, you know, when you consistently hit hundreds of balls for 15 minutes, depending on your conditioning, the forearm and the grip starts to get a little bit tired. And that's when the tins creep in. So that in itself is actually, in here, a little finishing and the fading attacking length in the back. So here are my thoughts. So I think that there's several ways to look at this angle. So one of them is entertainment. So you can admire my skill or lack thereof, but I don't think that's the most valuable use of this. What I was thinking about was taking two cameras. So have the first person camera and then have another camera outside of the court so you can see the drill from two angles, and then I could show two videos side by side. And then what I could do is also record some first person video when I'm training. Might be tough with a match because it's very aggressive, but definitely in drills and stuff, I could try with a match and share that so you guys can see some tactics in the first person view from a decent level of squash. The other thing, but this would be premium content, and let me know if this is something of interest, is I could record myself coaching others. So I coach a lot of juniors, I coach some adults, I could record myself coaching the adults or the juniors, and then you could see how one makes corrections live from a coach's perspective, and then you could try to adapt some of those lessons to yourself. But again, this would be a premium membership based component. So let me know if that's of interest. Now, thinking about some other benefits, what I was also considering, and this would also be premium content, would be in-depth solo routines. I might put some stuff out obviously on the channel because I want to give you guys value, but if I'm doing this more regularly, it will go under premium membership subscription-based content where I take you through solo routines to focus on different things, because essentially now we're coaching, in-person coaching to highlight all of the subtleties, where the targets are, how to swing, where to hit the ball. This would again be with two camera angles, so you can see the first person and from outside. I could also make some fun challenges. This would just be part of the channel where, you know, I say something like, let's see how quickly we can hit 50 or 100 backhand volleys. And if you can do 50 or 100 in a row, for example, from the short line, and then we have a timer and we could have, you know, fun games like that we could play. And then the last piece that I mentioned is I could teach you how to self-diagnose your errors through coaching videos. And this is actually a program I've been thinking about. So tell me what you think. I want to be able to teach you guys how to coach yourself. So I do a ton of video analysis for people. It's time consuming, but it's very, very valuable and very effective. And as such, there's a premium investment related to that. But what I was thinking about doing was creating an in-depth program that teaches you how to self-diagnose your own challenges. And obviously I can't help you self-diagnose every single subtlety. That's why you need a coach. But I can help you self-diagnose, let's say 80% of major challenges if you guys take a video of yourself and then you subscribe to a program that I create that would be hosted on my website that takes you through how to learn effectively, what to look for in terms of, let's say, 10 or 12 of the most common errors. And I would show you video of people making those errors. Those would be students of mine. And then how to self-correct that, what drills to focus on. So you would basically understand. So see, the thing is, if you looked at a video of yourself right now, you might look at it and not really know what the issue is. You might realize that, hey, I can't hit this backhand straight when the ball, when I'm behind the service box, but you don't know why. It could be spacing, it could be rotation, it could be stability, it could be where your foot's pointed, it could be your racket prep or lack thereof, it could be your split step. There are a ton of factors. So what I hope to do is to be able to help you figure out that, hey, okay, I can't hit this ball straight, but why is it? And I would highlight the 5 key things that prevent people, based on my 20 years of coaching now, 5 key things that's a lie, not 20, 15. 5 key things that cause people to not be able to hit the ball straight from here. Or the 5 key reasons why people are unable to generate power on their backhand. Or things like that. So if you feel that would be really valuable, let me know, because that would be a program that I would then create specifically for you guys. Obviously, the frequency is important. So if you guys think that, hey, this is super, super cool and super valuable, try to do it once a week, twice a week, whatever. I just want to put it out there that the more of these I do, the less of the other kind of videos I can do, because I have a lot of other stuff on the go. So there's limited time for YouTube videos, unfortunately, at the moment. But I am committed, I am keen, and I want to keep getting these out. So guys, that is what I wanted to share with you. Please let me know if it's something of interest. Please let me know what frequency you would like them at, what style you would like to see, how much value you think they might have, and hopefully we can work together to give you guys what you want and help all of you enjoy the game, appreciate the game, and elevate your own game to the standard that you choose. Take care, guys, and I will see you in the next video.